Yeah, are you having any fun? Fun?
Whoa. Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 10. It is a Sunday, so I am at my retail job. We just closed. Me and my stepdad are going to go to BJ's, which if you guys don't have BJ's, it's kind of like Costco. I'm here with one of my favorite humans of all time. Say hi. Andrew's one of my all-time favorite people, and we got to close today together, and I love working with her. And yeah, do I have story times for you guys about today? So as I think you guys can tell, I'm in my corner, and you know what that means, that I suck at being a functioning human. I would like to take this moment to complain about how much I hate having eczema covering my scalp. Which reminds me, okay. So I was complaining earlier to somebody about how I haven't gotten my nails done in literally forever, and how much it irritates me that I don't have acrylics currently. I have nubbins because my acrylics actually destroyed my natural nails. I got called a princess because I was complaining about how much I miss my acrylics. And you know, first world problems, you don't need acrylics, I'm being a spoiled princess. The thing is, guys, I don't want acrylics just for aesthetic purposes. It's because when you have eczema, you have just such like a compulsion to scratch at it. It's so itchy and it's so painful, and it's such just a compulsion to scratch at your eczema. When you have nails or even little nubbins like this and you scratch at your eczema, it's gonna sound gross, but it'll literally tear your flesh open. Like 9 times out of 10, my scalp ends up bleeding from me scratching at my eczema. When I have acrylics, the actual material of the acrylic does not open my skin. So I can go and try to scratch at my eczema with acrylics, but it doesn't actually damage my skin. Like, I'm sure that it's not great, but it doesn't rip my skin open and have me bleeding. This sounds really gross. I'm sorry. Story that I told you guys earlier I had for you. A whole lot of crap went down today that I'm not going to get into all the details of. I might get into it later, but for now, I'm not going to. It involves other people. I'm not going to get into all the details, but a lot of crap went down today. But there is one thing specifically that I need to really talk to you guys about. And it is, today was my nephew's first birthday. And I was talking about that and about how sad I was that I wasn't at his birthday party. And I was told, but he's not your nephew, you can't call him that. His mom isn't actually your sister, you can't call her that. I was told that since she's not blood related to me, she is not my sister, so he is not my nephew. Guess what, guys? Sam, my baby sister, was adopted. Matt, my little brother, was adopted. Are you really going to tell me that they're not Becca and Sarah's siblings because they're not blood related? No, you would never say that. So how can you tell me that none of them are my siblings because I'm not blood related to them? At the end of the day, I know who my family is and I know who my siblings are, and they are my siblings. Like, I have my actual biological siblings who I love to death. I'm not, saying anything negative about my biological siblings by a long shot. Please don't take it that way. I love my biological siblings. But these ones are the ones who've been there for me every day. You guys have seen my Vlogmas. I'm always with one of them. Like, they are my world. They are my siblings. And to try to tell me that because we're not blood related, we're not siblings, that's bull. And I'm not taking that sitting down. So second rant time, guys, which I'm not even gonna lie is kind of related to the first rant. Same person who constantly gives me shit about my siblings was giving me shit the other day. So I have made a lot of friends through YouTube. Like, this channel, you wouldn't guess it, I don't have a lot of subscribers. Because I said it before, guys, this channel is just for fun. It's not my main channel. My main channel is how I've actually met a lot of people. And I love the people that I've met through YouTube. Like, they're some of my best friends. And this one person has told me that they are not my friends because I met them online. The people you meet online don't count as your friends. So guys, if you watch my main channel, you may have met my friend Lindsay, the one who lives up in Canada with her channel Ultimate Geek Zone. Guess how I met Lindsay? Yup. You guessed it. Online. Shocker, right? You know, I've only been actually visiting her up in Canada since like 2012. That's what, like 5 years of us going back and forth visiting each other? 5 years. But we're not really friends because we met online. But we've been visiting each other, going back and forth for 5 years. But we're not really friends because we met online. I understand that people are raised in very different ways, which is why I don't say anything to this person's face, which is probably bad. Like, but being told that my friends aren't really my friends because we met online, that my siblings aren't really my siblings because we're not blood related, like, I understand if you were raised in a different way, then you don't understand the relationship I have with my siblings, and you don't understand how I can meet people online and become so close with them. They can be some of my best friends. But how are you one to go around and tell me who's my friend and who isn't? I understand that people come from different walks of life, and if you don't understand someone else, it is what it is. But don't then judge them and bash them. Like, I'm not going to go up to this person and say, hey, you're messed up because you won't acknowledge my siblings, or hey, you're messed up because you won't acknowledge my friends. I'm just going to be like, you know what? You have your own opinion. You do you. Everyone has their own opinions. But that doesn't mean that you should come at me for my opinions and my relationships with people. Do you know what I mean? I feel like this is just one big, long rant. I'm really sorry, but I'm really fired up over this. There's a lot more that happened that's really fueling this rant right now. Don't judge people. Don't tell them that their way of life is wrong. It's as simple as that. If you won't want to be told that your way of life is wrong, don't tell someone else that their way of life is wrong. I was told that YouTube will never be considered a job because YouTube is only a hobby. You know what? This is going to sound terrible. I'm bringing in money from my main channel. I'm not going to talk about how much. I'm not revealing any of that. It's actually against AdSense policy to talk about that. But I still have a small channel and I'm bringing in money off of it. But that's not considered a job? Putting in the work to film and edit videos, networking with brands, and bringing in money off of it isn't considered a job? Really? That was not meant to sound pretentious or douchey or like I'm better than anyone, because I'm not better than anybody. But don't bash me. Simple as that. Don't come up to me and say, your friends aren't your friends because you met some of them online. When I do YouTube as a job, they're pretty much my coworkers, they're my colleagues. Of course I'm going to make friends with them. Don't tell me my siblings aren't my siblings because we're not blood. How would you tell a foster kid about their siblings? What about an adopted kid about their siblings? Are they not siblings because they're not blood? No, I don't think so. Don't tell me that my job isn't a job. Just don't. Just don't come at someone for every aspect of their way of life. You attack my family, you attack my friends, you attack my job. That's ridiculous. And you really need to chill. I know it's because they're young and they don't have a lot of life experience, but I am still just so fired up. You know what, guys? I'm going to tell you part of what happened and why I'm so fired up. This person may or may not have hip checked me to the ground while I was at work today, while I was helping a customer today, because they thought it would be funny. And then they told me, I didn't use enough force to knock you down to the ground. When, guys, you watch me, you know I have a bad knee. Everyone knows I have a bad knee and I complain about it all the time. If someone hip checks me and I have my bad knee, do you really think that I would have the balance that a normal person would have? No, I don't. Don't come at me physically when you've been verbally attacking me for months. I couldn't turn this into a normal Vlogmas because I just needed to get all this off my chest, guys. Don't come at someone physically. Don't come at their family. Don't come at their friends. Don't come at their job. Don't come at someone's lifestyle. Just don't do it. Because how would you feel if they came at you? I'm still really upset. So I think I'm going to go now and try to calm down a little bit. And you know what that means? It means I'm going to edit. And I'm going to cuddle with my little sociopath. Isn't my sociopath just the cutest? Pip, at least look at the camera, please. Ow. She just bit me. Alright guys, I guess that's it for today's video before I get even more fired up and I lose it completely. I'm surprised I haven't lost it completely. That's not me losing it completely, guys. That's the best part. That's me keeping it together. You don't want to see me losing it completely. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video, which is tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Let's do something that's crazy. Let's do something we've never done. Let's do something amazing. Let's do something we really want. 'Cause I don't care what we